Hi guys, it's me Karen and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Today we're going to do part 3 of the page I'm working on here. This is the Fairy and Fantasy 5 coloring book by Christine Karron. And we're working on the Autumn Forest Witch. And we're going to see how far we can get here today. Pull out some colors here. We're going to do some of the pumpkins and some of the flowers. Just want to pull out a couple of redder and oranger colors here for the darker colors here in the leaves. And I need to get some of the other colors here, greens and some yellows. Boom. I'll tell you what they are when I get them all out. I should have gotten some of these out earlier, but I didn't. And a yellowish cream color and a mustardy type color. Okay. Boom. Fall colors. I just grabbed what I liked. So we're going to go ahead and start with, let's do this sunflower down here. I'll get you down a little closer. Okay, we're going to start with a little bit of cream in this color, which if you notice is really close to the color that we used at the very beginning of the picture. That is a Ohuhu marker in Primrose. In fact, I could probably just do that. Still have the paper behind there, right? Yep. And put this color down here. So, see, it's about the same color. That'll save my coloring wrist there. So, if you wanted to know, if you don't have the markers, you could just use the, what was it, cream pencil. And we'll color in that little dot there too, and the little leaves that come out. Okay, so that was the cream color that we had put on there first. It was a little lighter. This will dry a little lighter, so it'll be about the same color. In fact, while I'm here, I'm going to do all the sunflowers in that color. So we have one over here. I should do the pumpkins too. And we'll do the little curlicues that come out. Okay, we've got some sunflowers up here. Pumpkin. And some kind of squash on that side. Any more? Just like to make sure before I go coloring in anything else. Okay. Want to put in a little orange, so I've got cadmium orange here. We're back to the sunflower here, and we're going to add a little orange in there. Pulling it out from the center. Kind of in flicking motions. So how is everybody doing? I hope you're all well. We've got a nice sunny day today. Just going to soften up some of those lines there. Okay, then I'm going to bring in terracotta. Just darken that a little bit more. We want to leave the tips a light color, but want to bring some of that color up there. Okay, then we're going to bring in some Indian red. And give it some darkness that way. Okay, we're going to bring in a tiny bit of burgundy, and this is a Holbein pencil. And then a little bit of whatever this is, light yellow ochre, back into the Polychromos. Going to brighten that up a little bit. Okay. I'm going to make sure I know what colors I used and which ones I did not. Did not. So those guys go back in the case. All right, the center of the flower is kind of a brown color, so we're going to get, excuse me, some browns that I already have out on the desk. So we've got some green gold we're going to put in here. Yeah, maybe throw a little of that just on one side of those leaves, petals. Okay, then we will get a little bit of a brown ochre. This is a little nougat. Little walnut brown. And a little bit of a Holbein chocolate. Gives us a nice dark center. All the sunflowers will be done like that. Bring in a little more of that ivory or cream in here, just to make sure everything is covered. Okay, pumpkins. We're going to take in the same type of color, so the cadmium orange. And then we'll bring in a little terracotta. Bring in a little bit of the Indian red. Bring back in the orange here. In comes the burgundy. Bring in a little bit of the Holbein white. And then go back in with, I need another orange here. Cadmium orange. Can take some of this green, olive green yellowish color. A little bit of chrome oxide green. And we're going to throw a little of this green down here in the bottom. And that's how our pumpkins will go. I'm going to throw a little bit of white pit pen in here, just to lighten up some of those areas. It won't stay that light. And maybe a little over here. And just touch that with cadmium orange. There's a little dark spot in there, but it's not going to bother me too much. Could always erase it out if we don't like it. And then just go back in with a lighter color. There. All right, leaves. They're sitting around all over the place. We're going to go in with the greens I have here. Let's see what we can do. What are you? Earth green first. We do have the primrose down first, so then we're just going to go in and put some of the green on there. Just lightly using the pencil. Okay, we'll do this one up here too. You can see both of those, I hope. Okay, now these are autumn leaves, so I can always add in some other colors to go with it. I'll bring in some of the cadmium orange into this one. Then we'll bring in some Indian red. Maybe I'll sharpen that. Let's give me a little point when I go in here. Make a little hole in that one. Just erase that color out. Oh, I have color on there. Gotta be careful with that. Just make a little white spot and we'll get the darkest color we have here, which is the burgundy. I'll make a sharp point on that too. The burgundy is a Holbein pencil, so there we go. Then darken these edges. And then bring in, oh, I don't know, kind of a redder color. Let's find something that says red on it. Red violet, why not? And just bring that down a little bit. And I need my little makeup thingy. Get some of that out of there. Okay, I like that combination. I think I will put a little of that in my sunflower. It's the burgundy. That we're just going to darken the base here. And then bring in the, whatever this was, red violet. Sometimes I just like the color combination, so I'll add it in. I don't look at the pencils, I just pick them up by the colors that they show on their cases. And that just brightens that up a little. So I'll bring in a greenish, olive greenish yellow here. Make sure we get a little more green in that leaf. Throw in a tiny bit of the chrome oxide opaque. And then a little of the cream. There we go. So I'll be taking my time on each of those leaves. They'll all look a little tiny different. But that's basically our fall leaf there. And we'll do the berries with the same colors. So we'll just start up here with the red violet. And we'll go around the berries. Just trace them around. She has shadow lines here for you. You can use that and just fill it in a little bit further. Okay, then we'll take a little of that burgundy, just darken it. Okay, then we will get the this one, the terracotta. Okay, then we'll get the Indian red. Trace around them again and kind of make that a little smaller, leaving a piece of it open. And then we'll go in with a little ivory. And there we have our berries. I may go around them again with the darker Holbein burgundy. Okay. So we've got the leaves, sunflowers. We'll do the little mushroom here. I'll do that with Indian red to start with. Add a little of the cream in here. And then bring in some of the nice dark burgundy. Back in with the violet, red violet. The little baby ones here. There we go. So what I'll do is finish the rest of the leaves and the pumpkins and sunflowers off camera. Let's see if we can do a little something else here. Could do the little frog, I think. I'm going to tilt it a little bit. This is the earth green. Okay, we need to get a pink. I like to give my frogs pink bellies. I know there's a pink out here somewhere. The Holbein cherry blossom. Little pink toes. Okay. I'm going to darken him with the green a little bit. We're going to bring in the I'm going to pick it here. Olive green, yellowish. And then the darker green, which is the chrome green opaque. Back in with the earth green. And then we're going to take the eraser give them a little spots. And very lightly go over that with the earth green again. Okay, then we're going to get the black. I'm going to wish myself luck here, trying to find that. So many pencils out on my desk. We're going to go around the eye here. Darken just a few spots here. Okay, then we're going to get our favorite little pen. Here it is. The Sakura Glaze Black Pen. And then when that dries, we'll put little dots on them. Ladybug is going to be done the same way. We're going to put the reds into that. I'm going to start with the burgundy. There we go, that's nice and light. If you want, you can throw a little of the ivory into that just to blend that color a little bit more. And the pen that we just used can be for the little head up here and a couple of dots. While we have it out, I'm going to do the little spider. Big dot in the center. And we'll leave the legs as they are because they're tiny. I'm going to turn the book and we'll do the snail, and then I'm going to have to call it. We'll do the rest. I'll do the rest of it off the pieces that we did off camera. Where's the pink that I used? Did I move it somewhere? Well, cherry blossom is here. We got our little snail. So we're going to do his body with the cherry blossom. Just put that in there. Tiny bit of the shell. Then we'll bring in a little darker color. Somewhere around here I have cinnamon out. Here we go. And a tiny bit of Caput mortuum in there too, just to give it a little more shadowing. We go, a tiny bit of the burgundy. I want a tiny yellow in there too. dark Naples yellow. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Turn it around and we got a cute little snail up there. Okay. Yep, that's going to have to be it. So when I take a picture at the end, we will have the rest of the pumpkins and the sunflowers and the leaves done. Hopefully. I hope you're enjoying, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section down below. I'll get to them as soon as I can, and I'll leave all the pencils listed also in the description box. Thanks for watching. Bye now.